Everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I've come on, I did my little die set last week, and then I've also got this little stamp set with Hello Friend and this little flower arrangement. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've printed out, so I did the Hello Friend, and then I used the stamp in the corner and I've coloured that in. And then I went ahead and did this one as well and did the same. I've done it with the glitter pens and put Hello Friend. And I thought I'd use that as a base for a card. So I've got, I think this is an 8.5 by 8.5. No, 6.5, sorry. 6.5 by 6.5. I quite like purple. So I've cut a piece of purple out, which I think is 5.5 by 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 by 5.5. So I've left quite a big border around the edge. But what I'm thinking is I might go round that with a very pale lilac. So let me just get, I wonder if I've got enough on my brush to go round this. Let's have a look. Oh, there's quite a bit on here. There we go. We've definitely got enough. Surprising how much these brushes, little pads hold, actually. Okay. That is crazy. Didn't realise it had that much on it. Right, let me just go in a little bit so I get a bit of a ombre lighter. That's crazy. That just shows you, doesn't it? And I haven't used that one today. Right, there we go. Let me just get a cloth and wipe that purple off, because otherwise I'll end up getting that everywhere on the back of the card. And then a dry one. Right. So I think that just gives that a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So that's going to go like that. And then that is going to go on there. So what I'm going to do first, I'm not going around it quite that thick, but I'm just taking off that white edge just so that the purple comes in on the white card. And there's definitely enough on this brush. It's just giving it a little hint, that's all. And then I also got, which I haven't used yet, is my Creative Stamping Magazine, issue 146. And you've got all of these flowers, birds, leaves and bits and pieces. So I've taken this one out and I'm thinking, so I've put it on my stamp block, and I've got my Whispers, which is green leaf. And I'm thinking I just want to give them, this card, something around the edges. So I need a bit of scrap. Where's my scrap? Where's my scrap gone? Oh, I did have a piece of scrap out somewhere and now it's gone. I don't know where that's gone. Right, let's just get a piece of... There, right. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'm not sure this is too big a block. I'm just thinking I want to go around the edges and pop some green on. I pressed too hard on that. Just give it a bit more. Get rid of some of that white. On. Yeah, like that. I'm just going to go around the edge with that. That's not going on very well. Oh, upside down. Right, if I do it that way. I can get get second generation out of that, depending on how thick I've put it. Easier doing it that way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Right, we're in the rhythm now. There we go. Just giving it a bit of something so it's not so... Yeah, I think that looks all right. Let's put it together and have a look. We'll then know, won't we? So, just thinking, do I want... I'm going to put that on there. I could have a bit of ribbon. I've got... Actually, what I've got is some of this purple. I wonder if I could get some of that around the middle. Just to use some of it up. It's probably all going to be knotted, isn't it? Why does it... Let's have a look. Right, let's go with that because that's knotted. And then I'm thinking... But you're not going to be able to see the hello friend then, are you? But let's have a look. Just thinking of something different. That's too tight, isn't it? Let's do that a bit looser. Or unless I go up further and then do it down the bottom. And there. Yeah, let's do that. Right. So, let me stick this one down. Think about what I'm doing there. Let's stick this one down first. Pop that onto here. But if I go up slightly higher and give it a same down the edges, slightly bigger at the bottom. Like so. That's even. Right, and then let me just get a bit of double-sided tape, which is going to be easier. There's my little thin bits of tape. There they are. Right, let's just pop a bit of that on the back. Say just down there for a minute. And start it there. Stick that on there. Right. Oh, that was my tummy, sorry. Right, let's just come to about there. We can use that bit on the front. Stick that down there. That's both ends stuck. And then we can grab and put that piece through. If I can get them all up. Yeah, there we go. And then we could either have it there or in the middle. I think at the edge, just for a change. And then let's put the knot through there. Like so. Wonder if I can get a little, sorry about that, it's my tummy. Not had my lunch yet. Better stop for lunch in a minute. And then put a little knot in there. Can I make a tiny little bow with what I've got left? Should have thought about that, shouldn't I? But we don't, do we? We don't always think of these things. Oh dear. Right, come on, Jenny. Let's try and get one, shall we? Oh, I reckon we might be able to. So if I just hold that there, pull that through, pull that through. Just pull that one through again so that they're both the same. There, that's tight. Just need that one through a little bit more. There. Just untangle that. Pop that little piece off. That doesn't need to be that long. And that little piece can come off a little bit. Just a tiny bit, that's all. Right, so there. I think that's good. Right, let's stick that down. What I'm just going to do is put a couple of bits of double-sided tape just to hold that down like so. Otherwise it came off. Otherwise it'll end up moving. Take the lid off that one. A little. That's me. I'm banging. That was me. I think she was fast asleep. That's just woken her up. Right, there we go. Right, let's get that glued down. Pop some on there. Put plenty along there in between. It shouldn't go anywhere. And then let's get that in the middle. Let me just line that up. So there we go. It's about right. And there we have it. That's nearly it. We might just want to put a little bit of yeah, I like that. That's used up a bit of that ribbon as well. I just think we might need a little bit of something sparkly, because we've got some lovely, I've got some lovely purple here. Let's get a couple of those out, shall we? Right, let's just flip those over. A bit of glue on the end of that. There we go. And then we're done. I think that's a nice colour, actually. Right, so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's not think about it. And let's pop them on. I like that little stamp. That's good. And I used a bit of my purple string, which is good as well. There. There. Yeah, so that was that die. And yeah, I like that. Hope you enjoyed that. If you do, please do hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do think about subscribing. Really trying to get to 500. I would be so grateful. I hope you've enjoyed that. Take care, everyone. Crafty hugs, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.